Good evening to all. I will start the session. Okay. Before going to the today's session, first we will discuss what happened in the last session. Okay. In the last two sessions, we discussed some basic concepts. Especially in the last session, we entered into Python. There we discussed the concept of identifier, keyword, variable, and comments. We discussed these things in the last session. Okay, these are the very basic things for writing a program. Now in this session we will move to some more topic. Another one, simply. Okay, now in this session first we will discuss the concept of data type. Data type. What is mean by data? Data means information. Type means simply the type of information. Data type means the type of information. The type of information stored in a variable. You already know the topic of variable. Variable means simply a memory location to hold some value. Variable means simply a memory location to hold some value. Okay? 1 second, please. 1 second. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. I will continue. So I will erase this one. I will continue one more time. Okay. Now, today we will discuss the topic of data type. Data type specifies simply the type of information, stored in a variable. Variable means simply a memory location to hold some value. Now, what is the type of the value? What is the type of the value? The data type is categorized into different types. Among them, the first one is numerical data type. Numerical data type. That means our type of value is a number. Our type of value is a number. This numerical is divided into three categories. One is integer, second one is floating, and third one is complex. So if you understand, it's a very easy. So you consider a variable. A variable holds some information, holds some value. What is the type of the value? That is specified by data type. Among them, the first two category is numerical. So numerical has three types: integer, floating, complex. Integer means in our regular terms whole numbers. Integer means simply whole numbers are called integers. Whole numbers are called integers. Floating means real numbers. I think in our mathematics everyone know what is the whole number. A number without any decimal point. A number without any decimal point is called whole number. In technical aspect, the whole numbers are represented as integers, and any number with some decimal point, a number with some decimal point, those are called real numbers. In technical, I request please mute. In real time, the technical terms, the real numbers are called floating. Complex number in the sense, a number is of the form a plus bj. A number is of the form a plus bj. Such type of numbers are called complex numbers. Okay. Now I will move one by one. That is just introduction. Move one by one. First one is integer. Integer is used to store whole numbers. Integer is used to store whole numbers. A is equal to 5. Here 5 is, A is a variable. The variable consists of a value 5. Now what is the data type of A? The data type of A is integer. Integer is represented as int. Integer is represented as int. For example, b is equal to 8. B is equal to 86. Now b is a variable which holds one whole number. Now what is the data type of b? The data type of b is an integer. I think you clear? Based on the type. Now coming to second one, floating. Floating means real numbers. Floating means real numbers. Real numbers means a number with some decimal point. A number with some decimal point. For example, A is equal to 2.3. A is equal to 2.3. Here, A is a data type float. A is the data type float. Okay. Suppose B is equal to 2.3456. B is a data type float. A number with some decimal point, or generally in mathematics are called real numbers. Coming to programming language, they are called float. Now, third one is complex. A number of the form a plus bj. If you consider a number of the form a plus bj, such numbers are called complex numbers. Suppose a is equal to 2 plus 3, j is fixed. A is equal to 2 plus 3j. The data type is complex. Or what all these, what is integer, what is float, what is complex? Very simple concept, very simple point is, if you want to write a program, your aim is I need to do one program. At the time of writing the program, based on the values, the program may change. Based on the value, the program changed. You need to know the type of the value. For example, I will give you some idea. Even though right now you don't know, but understand. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3. Suppose if my program is addition, what is the output? A plus B addition is performed, the output is 5. Or A is equal to hi, B is equal to hello. If you perform the same operation A plus B, the answer is hi, hello. Combined, both are combined. Now you observe, here also we are performing addition, here also we are doing the same thing, but the output vary based on the type of value we are providing. Based on the type of value you are providing, your operations changed. So that is the reason everyone must and should know what is a data type. The data type specifies the type of information stored in the variable. Stored in the variable. Integer, floating, and then complex. Now, another one is Boolean. Another data type is Boolean. After completion, again I will move back and show you the execution. Okay. Boolean means it consists of two values, true or false. For example, A is equal to true. Now A holds a Boolean data type value. B is equal to false. B holds a Boolean data type value. That is called Boolean. Okay. First, these are the basics: into, float, complex, and the data type name is BOOL. These are data type names. This is the general term, Boolean, floating, integer, general terms. These are the data types names. Now, you need to know one point, very, very important. Everyone remember, one function is available, type of, a function available in Python. The function purpose is to know the type of the data. So whether it is integer, float, complex, I don't know. If you want to check, use the function. Simply type of A. If you write type of A, it returns if it is integer, integer, float, etc. Now I will open IDLE. Okay. Now this is IDLE. Simply give here A is equal to 3. A is equal to 3. Now check type of A. Type of A is integer, class int. Type of A is integer. Why? A holds a whole number. B is equal to some 3.4. B is equal to some 3.4. Type of B. What is the output? Real number means float. Real number means float. C is equal to some 2 plus 3j. Now, type of C. Type of C is complex. Type of C is complex. D is equal to true. Observe capital T. In the true, T and F. In the true, T is the uppercase letter. In the false, F is the uppercase letter. D is equal to true. Type of D. Clear? These are the some basic data types. Now, one very, very important point. Everyone must and should remember, the most frequently asked interview question is Python is a dynamically typed language. Python is a dynamically typed language. So immediately, what is mean by dynamically typed? Okay, if you want to know what is mean by dynamically typed, before that one, I will explain one example program in C. Based on C, you will understand clearly. Even though you don't know anything about C, no problem. Okay, first I will write one sample program. Hash include stdio.h. Main is the starting point in C program. Int a comma b comma c. For example, a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3, c is equal to a plus b. Printf percentage d c. So this is the addition of two numbers program. Addition of two numbers program in C language. In C language. Now understand some concept here. The execution starts from main. Within the main, what is the first step? The first step is compulsory declaration. The step is called declaration. That means here we are declaring three variables A, B, C of type integer. After a variable, before usage of a variable, first you need to declare the variable. Now a comma b comma c are the three variables that are going to use in your program. You clear the point? First you need to give the declaration. At the time of declaration, you mentioned one more thing, int. That means all three variables A, B, C hold integer values. Integer values means whole numbers. All A, B, C hold integer values. Clear my point? So declaration is completed. Now A holds a value to integer. This is fine. B holds a value 3 integer. Fine. 2 plus 3 answer is 5. Fine. The program executed successfully. For example, here B is equal to some 3.4. By mistake, I taken B value is equal to 3.4. It gives an error. Why? You are declared the variable as integer, but you are using as a floating variable. You are using as the float variable, and that is one point. Error or not? I declared b as a integer, but instead of assigning whole number, you are assigning real number. It is not possible. At the time of declaration, whatever the data type you mentioned, you need to use the same data type until the end of the program. That is one scenario. Another scenario is, by mistake, here I use the variable d. I forgot to use the variable c. Here I am using the variable d is equal to a plus b. Here also it gives an error. What is error? The variable d is not declared. Simply the way up to now, we are not declare the variable d. You are directly using the variable d. This is not possible. Clear the point? First you need to declare. After that you need to use the same type of information. Either C, C++, Java, all the languages. This is the common scenario. But this is called static typed language. Static in the sense compile time, that is fixed. Now Python is a dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language. This is the very popular feature in Python. What is mean by dynamically typed language? Dynamically typed means no need to declare the variable. No need to declare the variable. Whenever you want a variable, directly use the variable. Right now, I want a variable C. You can use the variable C. If you want a variable total, you can use the variable total. Okay? No need to declare the variable in advance. At any situation, if you want a variable, you can use the variable. Second point, sir, without declaration, what is the type of variable? That is, which type of information is stored in the variable? No worry. Simply a is equal to 3. Now, system automatically takes a is the variable. It consists of a value 3. Now, automatically system takes a as the integer value. For example, a is equal to 3.4. So, system consider a as the floating value. Suppose a is equal to 2 plus 3j. System takes as the a as the complex value. That means in Python, no need to declare the variable in advance, and whenever you need a variable, you can use the variable directly, and based on based on the type of the value we assign, the data type is fixed. Based on the value type, the type of variable is fixed. Think you got it? This is called dynamically typed language. Dynamically. Dynamic means at the time of execution, at the time of running the program, based on the values, the type of variable is fixed. Based on the value, the type of variable is fixed. But in other programming languages, it is fixed. If you declare as integer, compulsory you need to use as integer only. Other than integer, nothing is possible. Other than integer, no value is unallowed. These are the basic, very, very basic data types. Okay. Now, I will move to some advanced data types. Those are strings, string, list, tuple, dictionary, set. Okay, right now I will give you just a basic introduction, why in the sense, why only basic introduction? Actually, string is a huge topic which consists of different things. Inside the string, multiple subtopics are there. If you want to learn the subtopics, you need some additional stuff. You need some additional stuff. Suppose if you want to learn that particular additional stuff, you need to know the basic information. All are interrelated. For example, for loop, one loop concept is there. Right now you don't know. Looping concept is there. For the looping concept, you need to know what is a list, what is a string. If you don't know what is a list, it is not possible to explain the loop. Okay, that is the reason in the today's session, I will give you a brief introduction to all these data types. And again, after completion of subtopics, we will go each and everything in detail. Each and everything in detail. First, string. So, like integer, float, complex, boolean, string. Okay. String is simply a sequence of characters. How can you create a string? Here observe, if it is a whole number, integer, if it is a real number, float, if it is this 2 plus a plus bj, complex, true or false, boolean, like that. String is simply a sequence of characters that are enclosed, a sequence of characters that are enclosed within quotations, that is called a string, now see this one. Suppose s1 is equal to welcome. This is quotation. Think you know, in the keyboard you have no quotation. S1 is equal to welcome. In this example, S1 is called a string. A is equal to 5. In this example, A is a variable which hold integer value. In this example, S1 is a string which holds a string. S1 is, or simply S1 is a variable which holds string. Automatically that becomes string data type. Now, which quotation you are using? You are used single quotation, or S2 is equal to welcome. You can use double quotation also. For creating a string, we can use single quotation or double quotation. A string is created. Now, I will check whether the string is created or not. See this one. S1 is equal to, string means not a single word. Open, close. Between the opening quotes and closed quotes, you can write any number of words. Suppose, welcome to Python program. Welcome to Python programming. Now, place this one inside the quotation. Okay. Now, a string S1 is created. If you want, You can check print S1 or else directly you can write S1 also, not a problem. So, welcome to Python. Immediately, what is your step? Type of S1. Type of S1. So, string is, what is the data type? String is a general name. The data type name is str. The type name is str. Okay, originally these are not data types. Observe, these are classes, but right now you don't know what is a class. So after some approximately 15 classes only you are getting the concept of class. Up to now remember this one. Okay, string s1 is equal to within quotation. I written the statement within quotation. S1 is a string. Now if you want, you can use double quotations also, not only single quotation. At the time of string you can use a double quotation also. Print of s2. Now type of s2. Observe, string, either single quotation or double quotation, that is called a string. That is called a string. Now in Python it is possible to use triple quotations also, but right now I am not explaining. Right now your intention is what is what, just to you know the basic. What is a string? How do, okay, what is a string? String means simply a sequence of characters enclosed within quotations, either single quotation, double quotation, triple quotation. Right now I need single and double. Okay, creation is completed. After that, the next point you need to know is access a character from the string. Access a character from the string. Okay, before knowing access a character from the string, you need to know one basic point. So what is a string? String is sequence of characters. Sequence means all the characters in the string are in the continuous. All the characters in the string are in the continuous fashion. Now consider the string welcome. welcome. This is the string s1 is equal to welcome. Now, how these are stored inside the memory? In a sequence. Remember, according to the concept of index. Now, remember one new term. Index. Index means simply position. Index is position. Always your string starts with 0 index. That means at 0th position my letter W is stored. My letter W is stored at position 1, position 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose welcome to Python. 7, even space is also counted. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. You clear the point? Here what is the point? Whenever you create a string, the string is stored as a sequence. Sequence means always the starting index or position of the first character is at 0th position. At 0th position. If you are printing S1, if you are printing S1, what happened? The entire string is displayed. Welcome to Python. The entire string is displayed on the output screen. Now, I doesn't want the entire string. I want only this letter. I want only this letter. How? By using the concept of index. By using the concept of index. Index is called position. Index is called position. How do you access? String name of index. String name of index. Suppose the string name is S1, S1 of S1 of 3. What is the answer? In the string S1, we are getting the character at position number 3. We are getting the character at position number 3. Now you are getting a value C. The character at position number 3. The character at position number 3. Now observe S1. So the complete string S1 of 0. According to this one, your string starts with 0. S1 of 0 means the character at 0th position. See this one. What is the 0th position? W. Suppose S1 of 5. S1 of 5. The character at 5th position. What is the 5th position? Letter M. The answer is M. Now you clear the point. So whenever you are creating a string, they are stored in a sequential fashion. They are stored in the sequential fashion according to the indexes. According to the indexes or position. How can we access? Based on index. This is the point. Only one character you can retrieve. Only one character from the string. Only one character from the string. Now, next one is, give me 1 minute. Somebody asking the question in the chat box. 1 minute. I will clear their doubts and come back. Okay. Okay, come back. Now, the first data type, basic data type string is completed. So, no need to confuse. Just to you know what is what. That is sufficient right now. Just to what is sufficient right now. What is a list? List is simply collection of elements. List is collection of elements that are placed within square bracket. List is a collection of elements that are placed within square bracket. That is called a list. For example, L is equal to 11, 12, 13, 15, 14, 18. This is called a list. This is called a list. How to create? This one is called list name. Suppose S is equal to, within quotation you are writing. So S is equal to, now S is a string which consists of a value welcome. Here L is equal to, within square bracket you are writing some value. Now here L is a list. L is a list which consists of these values. Which consists of these values. Now create one list. L is equal to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can create a list with any elements. Now is this one. A list is created successfully. A list is created successfully. This is also one data type. Now, how can we access element of a list? Same, by using index. 11 is at 0 position, first position, second, third, fourth, and then fifth position. Like this. Suppose L of 0. What is the element at 0th position? 11. The answer is 11. Suppose L of 3. At third position, see this one. 0 position, first one, second one, and third position. At third position, we have a value 14. You got it? This is the concept of list. List is simply a collection of elements in square bracket. and the elements are separated by space. The elements are separated by space. Separated by commas. Now I will create one more list. L1 is equal to 11, 23.4, 2 plus 3j, true. A list is created. List means all the elements are integers, all the elements are float, all the numbers are complex. There is no restriction. List contains elements of any data type. List contains elements of any data type. Here 11 is integer. This is the float. This is complex. This is boolean. You can take any data type. List is a collection of elements. Now here I created one list. Now if you want, you can check type of L. Type of L is class list. Type of L is list. What happened inside right now? No bother. Just to know the names only. Just for knowing the namesake only, I explain all these things. Internal details are not required. Next one is tuple. Tuple is also similar to list with some modifications. Okay, what is a tuple? Tuple is a collection of elements that are placed in parentheses. Tuple is a collection of elements that are placed in parentheses. That is called a tuple. Like list to string, tuple also the element starts from 0. In the tuple, you can place elements of any data type. You can place elements of any data type like list. For example, t is equal to 11, 23.4, 3 plus some 5j, comma true. See this one, type of t. Type of t. Now t is a tuple. Any list of elements, any set of elements that are placed within parentheses and the elements of any data type separated by commas. Separated by comma. That is called tuple. Now tuple is also clear. Originally mutable, immutable, different topics are there. But right now I have not discussed anything. Next one is dictionary. Next one is dictionary. Up to now, so these 11 to 18, 11 to true, all these are values. Yes or no? All these are my values. But 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All those are indexes. So whatever we are placing inside are called values, placed outside that is called indexes. Now, how do we access a single element from a list? Based on index. From list based on index, from string based on index, from tuple also we are accessing a single element. We are accessing a single element based on index. But coming to dictionary, element is represented as key pair format. An element is represented as key pair format. That means, see this one, key pair format means key colon value and all the key pairs are separated by comma. All those are placed in flower brackets. Don't confuse. Square bracket means list, parenthesis means tuple. Here flower brackets, and within the flower bracket we are writing each element as key colon value. If you are writing in this fashion, then that is called a dictionary. That is called a dictionary. Now I will write down one dictionary. D1 is equal to D1 is equal to 1 colon red. Red is a string. At any position, either in the key position or value position, if a string appears, directly write down 1 colon red, 2 colon blue, 3 colon some yellow. Now this one, a dictionary D1 is created with how many elements? With 1, 2, 3 elements. With 3 elements only. In this example, 1, 2, 3 are called keys. Now red, blue, yellow are called values. Now you clear the point. Up to now you can access the element based on index. We can access the element based on index. Now we can access the element as a key pair. So we can access the element based on key. Access the element based on key. So 1 is the key. You can write like this: D1 of 1. Automatically in the dictionary D1, you are writing the key index. Automatically the answer is red. D2 dot 2, D2 of 2. So the value present at this position, that is blue. Okay, this is the dictionary. Set of elements placed within square bracket. Each and every element is separated by commas. Now we can access based on dictionary name of key. Dictionary name of key. And one more point is set. By this I will close this particular topic. Move to next one. What is a set? Set is also collection of elements that are placed inside square bracket. Set is also collection of elements that are placed inside square bracket. Set has one advantage. The advantage is no duplicates. The advantage is no duplicate. That means a set consists of only unique elements. Set means simply collection of elements, and set automatically removes all the duplicate elements. Automatically removes all the duplicate elements. Okay, clear the point? This is called set. Okay, right now you know only basic things. Again, I will rewind one time. Follow carefully. So today our first topic is data type. Once you know what are the principles, that is, what are the principles in the sense how which type of data is stored. We discussed all these things. Along with, we also covered the concept of string, list, tuple, dictionary, set, just to definition. Okay, now right now you are getting some idea, just to some basic idea. If you have any doubts, ask me. After that I will move to the next point. Anybody have any doubts, please ask me. Okay, clear. Now I will move to the next
I
point.
have one doubt, sir.
Uh, yes,
Sorry to
please.
interrupt you.
Oh, no, yes, yes.
So on the last screen, you have mentioned that D1 equal to 1 colon red.
One,
You
one.
mentioned is on a single quote, right? So can we
Uh,
make it as a double quote?
yes, you can write. No problem.
1 dot.
So I will.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
I forgot to show you. I will show you this one also. Suppose D1 is equal
Yeah.
to 1 colon red,
Double
comma.
quote. Yeah.
Not only
Instead of
2,
that,
you can write. Yes, here I will write in double quotes, comma, 3 colon some blue. Here, this
okay.
is a dictionary. Here, 1, 2, 3 are called keys. Red, yellow, blue are called values. D1 of 1. Simply it gives the value at that key. Red is the answer. Anyway, my intention is just to know what is a dictionary, what is a list, what is a string. Now, suppose S3 is equal to, within flower bracket, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 3, 4. Here I am created a set. Set automatically removes all the duplicates automatically. See this one? So all the duplicate elements are removed. Type of S3. Okay, class set. Now type of D1, DICT dictionary, DICT dictionary. Okay, by this today we understand all the basic data types. In the next session we will discuss one more topic, operators. Once the topic is completed, now you are ready for writing the programs. You are ready for writing the programs. Most probably from the next session onwards, everything is in terms of programs. Now, again, any doubts? I will not begin the another topic. Why? Because each and every topic hardly takes half an hour. If I start a new topic, it is very difficult to you. Remember, the time 1 hour means exactly not 1 hour. It may takes 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes also, depending upon the topic. Whenever we move to the original sessions, minimum 1 hour. After 1 hour, it may have additional time also, depending upon the topic. Now, any doubts? If you have no doubts, I will close this session. Why? Because the topic is completed. Anyone, no problem. Okay, so just 2 minutes. What are the things we know? Again, I will rewind. Simply first, what is program? What is the software? After that, we are selected the programming language Python. Then we discussed mission language, assembly language, high level language. From the high level language, we selected Python as our programming language. Immediately, we discussed why Python. Why Python? Okay. After completion, we entered into the topic. What is identifier, keyword, variable, comments. After that, data type. Under that, into, float, complex, boolean, and then string, list, tuple, dictionary, and such. So all basic data types are completed. Okay, clear. Any doubts? Every session I am asking this question multiple number of times, no problem. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask, no problem. Okay, clear? Okay, that is the end of today's session.
And whatever you have covered now, those are comes under to the data types now. Correct?
Exactly, exactly. All are
Okay.
basic data types.
Basic data types. How many data types are there?
No, no,
It should be
actually
a
there is
limited.
no, there
Yeah.
is no count. Many number of data types are there.
Okay.
Actually, originally speaking, those are not also data types. Observe the output. Here we have a term class. Yes, actually all those are classes, but right now we don't know the term class. That is the reason used. Class is a completely object-oriented programming. That is a completely different scenario. Whenever object-oriented programming topic comes, then you understand what is a class. Again, I will move back to this one, then explain, okay, this is the class. For your understanding, right now I used the term data type. Why data type? In the sense, in normal regular programming, C, C++, Java, we are used the term data type. That is the reason I used that particular term. Originally, all those are classes. Okay, anyway, whether it is a data type or a class, not required. My requirement is how to utilize them for writing a program. That is our intention. Yes,
Okay.
clear. Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. That is the end of today's session. Thank you very much.